Zam. Today I'm doing this video in response to Datruth683 and just to a lot of black people who are in denial about racism. To me, it's like as soon as something happens in the mainstream media that regards like race, or it implied that race was a factor, there's always the black people who want protests, and there's the black people who just the story of the day people, and it's the black people who just totally in denial, who say race don't exist, race don't have nothing to do with that, race didn't do this, race is not the cause. And then after the in denial black lay up there and say race ain't the problem, they gonna try to switch it up about the black person, like you did, True. You know, first you said, oh, it ain't about race, and then you laid up there and said, well, black people need to go up there and start worrying about their own crime. You know, black on black crime, worry about that. Why? That's not the topic of the day. The topic is this racist man shot that kid. And you know how I say he racist? Because he called him a coon, bruh. And he made statements like, they always get away. Who you think they is? He Latino. I know that, George Zimmerman. You know, that don't mean nothing to me. Because it's Latinos who hate us just as worse as the white man. Yeah, I said it, you know? And I don't blame everything on the white man, but this is clean cut. This is black and white. I don't see how you could not get race out of this. But I do agree with you about them hoodies. The hoodies and the Skittles. Man, don't buy that crap. That's a funded revolution. That's just like with that idiot Jay-Z. Remember what he did with the Occupy stuff? Tried to sell the T-shirts, but didn't even donate none of the proceeds to the people? With his sellout ass, he probably gonna sell hoodies next. Think they care about us? I never jump on the story. And I want you to know this though, True, bruh. Just because they don't show black protests don't mean they not happening, bruh. And trust me, and I'm just saying it because I be there, you know. I actually try to do something. I try to, in my community, I try to make my face be known. You could check my Facebook, Brian Block Winfield. You'll see nothing but, you know, stuff about my community or how I feel. So I never just jump on the story. But, bro, I want you to know that racism exists. You know? Anytime, don't you find it a little messed up that your president, he can come out and call Kanye a jackass for doing that stuff he did on stage with that female? And I'm not a fan of him either. But he could come out and call him a jackass, but when Oscar Grant got shot in his back, you know, Obama said nothing but the procedure stuff, you know, political stuff, you know, he won't do it. Well, laws need to be put in place and all of this, but why he couldn't say nothing about Oscar Grant? And Trayvon, look at him, the craziest that if I had a son, he'd look like Trayvon. What? How that's gonna solve anything? So I just want people to know, man, racism exists. It never left. You got to understand that, man. Growing up, I was like, how old I was? Like 15 years old. And I want people to know I'm not just focusing on the truth, but I'm saying this is in the response to his video after I saw it. I'm not focusing on him as a person because I like the dude. I've been one of his long-time subscribers. I like his sports stuff. But I never really agree with you, True, on racial issues like that time when you made that video about your boy Shabazz. Yeah. And you said, you made a comment as far as look at his name, Shabazz. You already know what he think. You already know he a troublemaker. You already know. No, bro, don't do that now. What his name supposed to be, True? Johnson? Smith? Them slave names, bro. That man, he have a claim to his name just like anybody else, you know? If I wanted somebody to call me, like, you know, Sky Blue or something, I have a right to that. You know, you stereotype the man because of his name is Shabazz. You just said, all of a sudden, you know, he got to be hating the white man. Don't think we just hate the white man 24/7. People who feel like racist things are going on in America, you know? Don't think we just sit around hating the white man all day. That is not what we do, bro. But you got to understand there's issues out there that is black and white, and maybe you just don't see it. I don't know. Like me, growing up, I watched my friend get beat to death. This was a grown man. He was like 26. They beat him to halfway dead, blood all over him. All white cops, bruh. And I'm in this Jefferson Parish, Louisiana. Think of the impact that had on my life watching. And you know why they beat him? They said because he needed to go inside. He was 26 years old, and it was 12 at night. You know, so that's probably why I still fight and I recognize racism. I don't know what go on, maybe, you know, what kind of settings you live in, bro, but it's racial things going on out here, true, bro. It's real. It's not, you know, racism exists, bro. You just seem like you think it's gone. I just don't get it, you dig? And you went as far, what you said, the dude was gun crazed and would have shot anybody, but would he have called anybody a coon? Would he have, you know, who they call coons? Us. He wouldn't have shot everybody. He wouldn't have shot a white man, you know, with a hoodie on. Because fuck that hoodie shit. I don't know why people trying to make it about the hoodie. It's about being black and white, not a hoodie, Skittles, none of that. That you know, it's not about that, bro. Who else would he have said they always get away? He talking about us, bro. Come on now. And you said nobody don't just go around killing. You said Timothy McVeigh. You're making comparisons, them wrong comparisons, because you can't really compare stories like that. Timothy McVeigh, he hated the government, you know. It wasn't about race with him. With Zimmerman, this was totally about race. He said coons and things that imply racism, you know. That's like saying, you know, I just don't, that's not a fair comparison. You can't keep doing that. That's like, if the sky was blue, if the grass was, come on, man. You can't just compare them two things like that. And it is people who go around killing one type of person. Believe it or not, true. The Klan, some total extreme black groups that probably, but they don't kill. You know, we don't even go around, come on now. Even the Black Panthers don't go around just trying to kill white people. That don't happen. When did you ever see that on, you know? But you see the Klan, you know, they have a history of hanging us. Yeah. This case is totally about race, bruh. And stop trying to flip it and trying to have black people flip and say, it's about black on black crime. Well, what the hell is black on black crime? When a white man kill another white man, do we say white on white crime? Do they make a statistic about that white on white crime today? There's 50% up. You know, do we see that, y'all? We don't. Crazy iPhone camera be slipping and jump, but do we see that? So kill that. And I hate that race card shit. First of all, what the race card? It makes me laugh because what the hell is a race card? The fuck is a race car? It's either about race or it's not. And don't tell me about the race car when I didn't invent the race car. Did we invent the race car? Did we take ourselves from Africa, call ourselves niggers, and give ourselves separate water fountains? No, we didn't. We didn't invent the race car. So whenever some person tell you something about the race car, you know what I tell them? I didn't invent the car, and I for damn sure didn't invent the game, man. None of that. I'm just saying, true, bro. Racism exists, bro. Believe it or not, it's here, man. And I know you make videos in response, you did, but I look forward to seeing it. I watch your videos, you know. It's cool. Mainly on sports, but, bro, come on now with this one, bro. I just need to hear further on what you think about this, probably. If you know, respond, because it ain't nothing. But damn, bro. That video, man, you had me like, what? Once again, damn, and I'm at work and everything in case y'all like. But I work the night shift, so I get to dress, you know, comfortable or whatever. So, once again, man, holla at me. One.